Welcome. How can I be a supportive partner to a breastfeeding mum? While breastfeeding can feel like an exclusive relationship between mum and baby, and to a certain extent it is, there are so many meaningful ways for a partner to get involved and support her. One fact that I always find fascinating is that a key predictor of success in a breastfeeding journey is the support of a new mother's partner. This was a result seen in many research studies, most recently in a study conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, be assured that your cheerleading and support is really making a very significant difference. How can you practically help? Number 1, mother the mother. This means taking care of the breastfeeding mother's own needs, both physical and emotional. Cooking nourishing, easily accessible food is a huge help, especially once you're back at work. Leaving a prepared lunch will make it much more likely that your partner takes the time to eat while you're out. You know your partner best, so you will tailor your support to her personal needs. It could be that doing the laundry and cleaning so she actually does rest while the baby rests. Or it could be leaving loving post-its around the house, reminding her of how proud you are of her and her mothering skills. When a new baby arrives, we all know to cherish and hold this perfect new life. And sometimes we forget to cherish and value the one who grew and continues to nurture them. Number 2, understand the commitment. Most breastfeeding mothers are aware that breastfeeding will take up the vast majority of their days and nights in the early weeks, but it can leave them feeling like they've not achieved much in their day other than feeding the baby. Breastfeeding does take an average of 60 to 80 hours a week initially, so be mindful of this when planning visitors or asking for anything else to be accomplished. Knowing that breastfeeding is so much more than food helps you to understand why your baby is feeding again after such a short break. Try to avoid undermining phrases like, "She hungry again? You just fed her. Are you sure you have enough milk?" Try instead affirmations like, "Wow, she just loves being at the breast more than anywhere else. Look how content she is there." On a tough day, it can also be helpful to remind yourself and your partner that these intense days won't last forever and it will get easier. Number 3, document the relationship. In the scheme of life, babyhood is a short period and one you will eventually miss. Although it may not feel natural to you to photograph your partner while she's feeding, these will eventually become cherished memories for your family. You can simply grab some snapshots or go all out and arrange a professional photo shoot. Whatever you organise, they will be just right for your family. Number 4, respect her wishes around socialising. Every new mother is different, but many prefer to limit their socialising in the early days while they get to grips with breastfeeding. This may even include socialising with the new grandparents and other extended family members. Try to be the gatekeeper of these social demands and notice when your partner is feeling overwhelmed by too many visitors. Number 5, know your local resources. None of us get through this parenting journey alone, and it can be really useful for you to have local resources on hand that your partner may find supportive. This might be your local lactation consultant, a local breastfeeding cafe, or other peer support group. The very fact you're watching this episode already makes you a good supportive resource too. Respect her feelings regarding touch. Some breastfeeding mothers can feel touched out from the very intense nature of the breastfeeding relationship. They may also struggle with seeing their breasts in a sexual context while still breastfeeding. Have lots of open communication, and remember this is all temporary. It is likely that you will return to your former relationship over time. Number 6, bond with the baby in other ways. There are so many ways you can bond with your new baby, and being an equal caregiver is not only incredibly rewarding for you, but also hugely helpful for your partner. Giving a bottle before breastfeeding is established can endanger the breastfeeding relationship, but fortunately there are many other things you can do to bond with your baby. These include bathing the baby, holding the baby skin to skin, changing the baby, infant massage, and playing with the baby. This list could go on, but I hope that it has given you a few ideas on how you can support your partner with breastfeeding, while also bonding with your baby and as a new family unit. So, to recap, breastfeeding can be a special bond between a mother and baby, but partners can also play an important role in supporting the process. Studies have shown that a supportive partner is a key predictor of success in breastfeeding journeys. Practical ways to support a breastfeeding mother include taking care of her needs, understanding the commitment of breastfeeding, documenting the relationship, respecting her wishes around socializing, knowing local resources, and bonding with your baby in other ways. It is also important to respect a mother's needs regarding touch and communicate openly. Supporting a breastfeeding mother not only helps her, but also strengthens a bond within the new family unit.